All right, so now we are live. My name is Kiyahuitl, and our guest today is Ernesto Ayala, La Raza Unida. If you would like to introduce yourself a bit more, feel free, Ernesto.
Gracias, brother. Yeah, my name is Ernesto Ayala. I'm the vice chair now of the La Raza Unida Party, ¿verdad? And I'm glad, I'm honored to be here, ¿verdad? And speak with the brother Kiawi, you know, and exchange some
Yeah,
ideas, have a conversation, man.
yeah. Yeah. Are you? I saw a little bit of your social media. You're like, I get the impression that you're from San Diego or San Diego region.
No, no, San Fernando Valley. Yeah,
Oh, okay, my bad.
yeah.
I don't know why I thought San Diego, but all right.
One of the sons, son of a.
My bad, my bad. Disculpa,
It's all good, man.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know where to begin. I guess I see that you're dedicated to the Chicanismo identity, and obviously does things for the community, for the Mexican American community, and perhaps even outside of the Mexican American community.
Yeah,
Based on like Latinos, I guess. In quote unquote.
that's it.
You know.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. How long have you been? I guess doing what you do, and for your community or whatnot.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was born into it, man. My dad, he was one of the founders of La Raza Unida here in the San Fernando Valley, not San Diego.
My bad, my bad.
Oh, that's cool, bro. It's all Aslan, all indigenous land, so it's all good.
Yeah,
Pero
yeah,
you know, yeah, that's the world I grew up in. He was the chairperson for my entire youth of La Raza Unida party. So we were always involved with, Chicano, raza, indigenous issues, ¿verdad?
yeah,
Organizing, marchas and youth conferences, stuff like that, and so that was part of my world, man. I grew up like that, and because of him, and my dad's, my dad and his dad, my abuelito, they're part of the family. Well, we've been here since forever, ¿verdad? In San Fernando, Pacoima. So I grew up basically where they all grew up, and it's given me a lot of pride in that, a lot of pride
yeah,
in being Chicano, being Chicano,
yeah,
and I never grew up seeing a difference between, let's say, myself and someone that just crossed. That was still my people, ¿verdad?
see,
And
see.
yeah, so in general.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't know how old are you, but I'm pretty sure you're a lot older than I am. Me being 35, but like we,
La verdad.
nah, I mean, because we come from different eras, bro. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get at. Like your experience, it's was your experience at a different time frame. I would like to say, and it's not wasn't really based on like where it's at now, it might have even changed since my youth to what it is today.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm
but
43. So 9 years older than you, or something like that. Eight.
yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, you're 30, so now you might damn better see some.
That's good.
I'm sorry. It's my brother is a lot older than you. That's why. All right. Yeah, it's the. I guess I don't know where to go to begin with. Sometimes I have problems with the identity of Chicano,
Mhm.
with some of the ideology.
Mm.
Uh, I think one of the things that I've seen that I consider to be propaganda is like when people talk about like Aslan
Mhm.
and then have a depiction of Aslan coming from California all the way to Texas.
Mhm.
And more along the lines, it's like the old territory of when Mexico was founded.
Mhm.
And prior to that, it was Nueva España. And it was even bigger than what Aslan is being depicted by Chicanismo.
Mhm.
And my problem with that is that obviously the indigenous groups that are from consider they originate from that what is now known as the southern western parts of United States.
Mhm.
I think a lot of times when people say, "Oh, it's this land, this is my land," and this and that, it's like I think a lot of times people overlook the fact that there's indigenous people here that still exist, that are still in part of the reservations and deserve to be acknowledged and respected, no matter what part of the southern western parts of the United States.
Mhm.
And one of my other problems that I have with that, they also, is that a lot of there's a lot of old video or old footage of quote unquote old Chicanos or old school Chicanos. I don't know how you want to call them, but uh, talking about like, oh yeah, like we're indigenous. Our ancestors are Maya, Azteca, and to me, I find it to be uh, not only causing indigenous erasure amongst like genuine people that actually descend from that ancestry of being Mexica and Maya, you know,
Mhm.
and to have like a large flux of people suddenly to be like, "Yo, I'm this, I'm Aztec, or I'm or whatever," you know.
Mhm.
But I feel that people don't. It's just another continue. It's like ain't no. It's like como te diría, it's not much of a difference what white people do or have done historically of trying to overlook or overstepped or straight up blatantly ignore the reality, you know, the fact that there is indigenous people in this so-called Aslan, you know,
So,
and uh-huh.
oh no, termina. No, I was gonna say if I could address the first thing and then.
Yeah, actually.
Oh,
Feel
okay.
free to interrupt me, bro. Like, you know.
All right. That's a brother. Yeah, no, I mean, let me explain the whole idea behind Aslan. So one, generally, this physical territory that people, it is a physical territory, that people, many people call Aslan, for the most part, is those borders that that you mentioned, but that is the United States did acquire this piece of land through a war and invasion of Mexico, and it was a war, and it became Mexico because of another war of independence against Spain. The thing I'd like to clarify also is that even prior to that, even prior to the Spanish, even prior to it becoming Mexico, even prior obviously to it being under the boot of the United States, this whole territory from California to Texas had a general um, culture that was developing, that is even unique from the rest of the North America. If you study a lot of the pre-invasion societies, pre-invasion cultures, they had a lot of contact on what is called Mesoamerica, ¿verdad? And the languages, ¿verdad? Utonahuat
Yeah,
languages, those things. A lot of cultural practices, a lot of spiritual practices, ¿verdad? Were linked to stuff in Mesoamerica, and a lot of that was linked economically. There was a lot of economics going on between people here and throughout the Southwest, or we call Aslan again, ¿verdad? Into Mexico, what today is Mexico, and even to Central America. So I think that that's an important thing to acknowledge, because I think that lays the foundation to seeing that, well, this piece of land here was already on its own path, ¿verdad?
yeah,
And the reason the Spaniards were able to more easily encroach on hasta acá, when they were in Mexico, is because those patterns already existed. That they followed este ¿cómo se dice? When the paths que tomaban cuando iban a hacer economic exchanges, todo eso, que
yeah.
venía gente
But
del sur para acá y todo eso.
yeah,
Y luego,
there was a moment I wanted to say. There was a moment when you said like there was like a culture going on, like pre-contact, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah,
Right, is what you said,
pre-invasion.
right?
Yeah,
Pre-evasion or pre-contact or whatever. It's the one of whatever term, because there's so many terms people use.
yeah.
You said Mesoamerica, but Mesoamerica is only from Central Mexico all the way to like Nicaragua or Panama, Costa Rica, around those last, like the state of Chihuahua, Sonora, Baja California,
Mm.
Tamaulipas,
Yeah,
all those northern states, Zacatecas, they're not a part of the Mesoamerican
yeah.
culture. And then not only that, also there's no, there hasn't or there isn't evidence of a Nahuatl community that existed uh, in these I guess southern western parts of what is now, like I said, United States. There
Yeah.
wasn't no existing of an indigenous group that spoke Nahuatl.
No, no, no. But
Now
see that
there is several Uruaztecan
exactly.
indigenous groups, but those languages are not Nahuatl.
No, they're not now.
They only we only share characteristics within amongst our individual languages, but they're not Nahuatl people. They don't even speak Nahuatl. But like I said, that is the information that I know.
Yeah, no, but
You
this,
know,
so no, I didn't say it was Mesoamerica. They had contact with Mesoamerica, economic ties, and so again, when that's also what helped the Spanish colonize this area because they took advantage of those economic and cultural ties that people had, ¿verdad? And they were able to more easily find or have people lead them on these paths up here and all that. That was the point of that, ¿verdad? That there was already like this whole area was
a trade
already
route.
trade route. There you go. Already significantly different than the rest of North America. This area right here, ¿verdad? Second, ¿verdad? Is the birth of Chicanos and the birth of the first Mexicanos here. I think a lot of people, because we don't learn history from our point of view, is that a lot of, or probably the first Mexicanos in this area, just like the rest of Mexico, were for the most part, ¿verdad? Eran people that descended from native nations already here. They were Mexicanos, ¿verdad?
Well,
The
no,
rest,
I mean Mexicanos didn't exist pre-contact.
no, no, no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the
Oh,
birth
okay.
of Mexicanos, ¿verdad? The birth of the Chicano people and Mexicanos here, ¿verdad? Which originally Mexicanos before that, were people that descended from the tribes and the native nations that were already here, ¿verdad? Together, obviously, with people that eventually migrated up here, up north, and you started developing new groups of people, ¿verdad? That were
Mhm.
being socialized, one as Mexicanos, because they were not white, but they were Catholicized y todo eso, ya hablaban español, obviously because it was forced on us, pero ya lo hablaban, and they were considered Mexicanos. So this was like a mixture of people that were from tribes here, that or from people that migrated up north here, ¿verdad? And just the way the Mexicano became in Mexico, ¿verdad? It's just everyone that's there and native groups that
Yeah,
mixed and all that. And so
yeah.
the same thing occurred here, ¿verdad? And
Mhm. But I want to also make this statement because I feel like sometimes there's a misconception. Nueva España didn't force the language, the Spanish Castellano language, onto the indigenous people. In fact, when Nueva España existed, more than half of its population spoke an indigenous language. It was not till Mexico came about when it was like kind of
made
like
it.
forced onto the people to start speaking Spanish.
Mm,
But before then, it wasn't. But like even regardless of the new name or whatever, it was just pretty much the same fucking people that were already empowered, just changing their power, to another, I guess, a new identity, which is Mexicano.
mhm.
Pero yeah, they didn't that didn't happen till Mexico started. So literally, when Mexico initiated, its population is still majority of it is still spoken in indigenous language.
Mm,
Now it's been more like what 200 something years,
yeah,
and then now it's a drastic reduction in people speaking their indigenous languages.
yeah,
I
Yeah,
just wanted to state that because, like,
yeah. No,
okay,
all right. Yeah. Pero, so but so that's, I think people have that misunderstanding that, is that completely, that erases the origins of Mexicanos and obviously of Chicanos here, not what you said, but that people don't understand that indigenous groups here were amongst those people, ¿verdad? That became the first Mexicanos in this area, just like in what today is Mexico, ¿verdad? The original Mexicanos in those areas were people of whichever indigenous groups were there. And they eventually were part of this new identity as Mexicanos. ¿Verdad? So it's the same thing here. So when the Chicano movement happened, or when the identity of Chicanos started occurring, um, coming from the people themselves, without this is the one thing about Chicano, the term Chicano is, of all the names that they've called us, you know, to our people, Chicano is the only one that's come from our people. Nobody told us you're gonna call yourself a Chicano. That came from us. We were like, well, we're not Mexicanos as a Mexicano growing in Mexico, or as maybe as their people back then, their parents were here, but before these became cities and all that, urbanized and all that,
yeah. So you're
they
stating, like, let me see if I get this right. So you're stating, what I'm understanding, what you just said was, is like the people that were living already when it was like Nueva España, and then it became Mexico, and then now it became United States. Those are like the real Chicanos, and
that's the
not the
origin,
ones that,
the origin,
huh?
the
The
origin,
origin.
the origin. I mean,
So like people like, so me, I'm first Mexican American, first generation Mexican American. Yeah, my parents were immigrants. They came here.
the migrants.
I
Yeah.
was birthed here, but I was raised with the same teachings that my parents were taught when they were growing up by their elders and their parents and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Pero I mean, just because of what you stated, that made me think like, well, then I'm not a real Chicano. I never claimed to be. I
No,
mean,
no,
there was a time when I did identify as such,
and you are.
pero pero I associate it with a different outlook of the of the identity, you know.
No, but what I said was that was the origin. So it wasn't like it was something that came here and had nothing to do with the people already here. ¿Verdad?
Yeah.
The origin, just digo, that's why I said, like, just like in Mexico, what today is Mexico, ¿verdad? Wherever you go, you're gonna find Mexicanos. They might be from different indigenous groups, and they might be mixed, según mixed, ¿verdad? They
Mhm.
might be African también, ¿verdad? Pero you'll find Mexicanos, ¿verdad? But the same thing over here. The first Mexicanos here, ¿verdad? Were not people that came from Mexico. They were people that were already here and became Mexicanos when the independence happened and all
Mhm.
that. And as the United States came here and segregated people and all that, they became Mexicanos. They were part of that. And eventually, naturally, a lot of those a lot of those people, including now with people that were migrating up here, became Chicanos because they were being socialized as such, ¿verdad? So that's something that keeps reoccurring, ¿verdad?
Mhm.
So my point was not to say that you're not a Chicano. My point is I'm trying to say that's the origin of
Yeah.
where all that comes, ¿verdad? And if you ask me, you're a Chicano. That's
Yeah.
why we're even having this conversation, because
Yeah. I mean, I don't think so, but I mean, I know that a lot of people want to say so, but I don't. I
over
don't.
here,
I don't. I don't identify as that because, like, I want to be a representation of what my people identify as. Which a lot of the times, primarily, they identify as indigena, and I don't want to segregate myself by identifying otherwise, even though I have privileges to identify as many identities as I like to or would want to participate to, but I choose not to.
yeah,
And also, I've noticed too. So a while back, I actually did a video of Afro Mexicanos, and I put like Kid Frost song, Viva la Raza or whatever, and the whole video was nothing but Afro Mexicanos. And I'm gonna say there's a lot of racist ass Chicanos out there, bro. That either they didn't want their silence said it all, and then there were some people that just said, "Oh, that's not raza right there." What do you think?
Well, I mean, that's just like nitpicking at ignorance. I mean, there's ignorant people everywhere. You know, we could go to Mexico, and there's ignorant people there that would say stuff
Hmm.
like that too. You know, we could go to the African community, and there's ignorant people there that
Yeah,
would
of course, I
things.
agree.
So, I mean, that's just part of colonization, brother. You know, it's the colonizer has us at each other's necks, has us confused, has us denies us who we are. And when when one says they're Chicano, it's not you're not denying you're indigenous. As a matter of fact, you're saying you are indigenous. But with this new experience that we have here, you know, it's for example, you know, like it's all over the news right now. Without you have the people of Palestine, right? They're Arab people, but they have a distinct identity, a distinct relationship with their colonizer. So that makes them Palestinian, you know, as
Hmm.
opposed to, you know, just Arabic, which they are Arabic and they don't deny being Arab, but they're Palestinian as well because they have this relationship with the colonizer. So it's the same idea with us, you know, living here under the boot of the United States. We are forced into this relationship, you know, where we're our you know, our growing up, our experience, our, you know, the reason we're having this conversation here, verdad, is that all these things are a result of this new relationship that we have, that someone in Mexico does not have with a colonizer, that someone in, you know, in Central America does not have with the United States. We have that experience, verdad, of being
Uh,
told that we don't
I
belong
mean,
here, of being told, you know, of being este, denied our existence on land that was stolen from us, but and denied that we are the same people and we have the original root as the native nations that are here, ¿verdad? And we come and we've developed alongside them, but in this new experience, ¿verdad? Yeah.
mhm.
So
I want to ask you, because you just said that like the people of Mexico don't have a, I guess, somewhat of a relations with their colonizer. Would you feel? Because I honestly going to say that I disagree, but I would like to hear what you consider to be that that relationship.
yeah. So for example, you go to school. For example, you go to school in Mexico, and you know,
No, just talk about the United States, not
yeah, no, but I'm
Mexico.
telling you, you go to school in Mexico and you're gonna learn about being a Mexicano, and it's gonna be it might there might be things that are incorrect or whatever, but you're gonna learn about yourself. You go to school here, you're not gonna learn about yourself. You're gonna be told one, don't speak Spanish, and I know stuff has changed a lot since we were both, you know, kids. ¿Verdad? Pero you're generally still gonna be told don't speak Spanish, which is what you speak at home. ¿Verdad? You're gonna be told you're not gonna learn about the Chicano movement. You're not gonna learn about the history of the Chicano people. You're not gonna learn about the history of the indigenous people. ¿Verdad? You're not gonna learn about any of that. You're gonna learn the history that the colonizer, the United States, thinks you have to learn. That you don't have to know about yourself. You have to know about them, and treat and have this view that they are superior to us.
Hmm.
You that's
I
very
want to say
distinct.
that it doesn't sound any different from people from Mexico because even Mexico doesn't even teach you. They talk about the Aztecs, but they talk about it in the format of they are no longer here,
Yeah.
just like how United States does. And when you talk about oh, don't talk in Spanish, talk English. About you, how what do you think the indigenous people get from their maestras and from the people, from the rest of the quote unquote country folk people? What do you think? Habla español, no hables tu idioma indígena.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
eres un pinche indio, no esto is all this. So it's just there's not much of a difference there, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, I would say
Or would you disagree?
that's discriminatory, but it's a Mexicano towards another Mexicano. You know, as opposed to over here, it's a completely different society, European society
No, but
versus
you said colonizers, so I mean,
Yeah, but
Regardless if the person is Mexicano, they're still colonizers in Mexico, mano.
no, well, that's not a colonizer. Mexico didn't invade Mexico.
Who who do you think created Mexico?
Yeah,
Indigenous
but,
people, or do you
yeah,
think that,
they
or
had
in Spanish descendant people?
the Mexican people, what is considered the Mexican people, fought for their independence, whether they were
But
called
they weren't
Mexicano.
Mexican before.
Yeah,
We're talking
okay,
about
that's
who
not the
created
point.
Mexico.
But the Mexican people, whether they were called Mexicano or not back then, fought for their independence. It was not. It was
But
there were Spaniards that were leading it, but it was the
mm,
Mexican people who fought. They fought, and they had the righteousness to fight a colonizer.
yeah,
You
but
know.
when the independence was happening, Mexico wasn't even thought of yet.
Okay, but
So
that's not
they.
the
But
point. Is
I'm just saying, like,
yeah, but the
who
point
built that?
is that the Mexican people, the indigenous people, fought for their independence. They fought the Spanish Empire and they kicked them out. Probably someone else took credit for it, and they did, but it was the people, the indigenous people, whose descendants today are considered Mexicanos, that fought for their independence. They fought for their independence.
So you okay?
Yeah,
So you believe that indigenous people created Mexico, the country?
of course they did. Of course
Okay.
they did. And it hasn't been perfect. And yes, you had the what were they call this the Spaniards born over here that stayed in power, but it was the indigenous people that did all that work, that fought, that died to free their land and free their people from the shackles of Spain. That was them that did that. It was not we don't give the credit to the Spaniards or to whatever they were called. I forgot the word for the ones that were born
I
here.
mean, it's still, I can't help to think about like those Mexican Americans that went to war on the behalf of United States, and then having to come back to United States and have the treatment that they got,
Yeah,
even after giving their life to the army or Marines or whatever.
yeah.
So imagine that experience. Imagine if you're being indigenous and then giving your life to what is now founded to be Mexico, and then having to, once it was said and done,
Well,
the
I mean,
treatment
it's
is still the
different.
same. But
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you still get discriminated, but it's different in the sense that you fought for your liberation, and a Chicano that's sent to whatever war the United States makes is
I
not
mean,
fighting
is
for
it though,
liberation.
bro? I mean, is it like you're talking about indigenous people that have ancestral lands that was here way before any country, before Nueva España or anything like that? Is it any really any different
Then a Chicano that was
having
sent to the
to
war to and then come
participate in
back,
this so-called independence
they
by
fought, they
force?
fought, they fought to expel the Spaniards. They fought against that, and they
They
had every
didn't.
right to fight them.
They didn't expel them because they still exist and they're
Okay,
still
but
there.
that's why they fought, and Mexico is no longer Spain because of that. It's not perfect, and obviously you're going to have still the vestiges of colonization, but the people fought Spain. They kicked them out. They waged a war against them, and that's something that literally happened. So that's not the same as a Chicano that's sent to Vietnam or Iraq or Afghanistan and comes back and is mistreated here, because that Chicano is not fighting for the liberation of anybody really.
Hmm.
They're being used it's as they're being used to stop a liberation actually
Just
in
like the indigenous,
a country, just like
just like the
indigenous.
indigenous, bro. I mean, I don't see much of a difference on that on the aspect of something foreign is making you participate into war, whether it's
Yeah,
civil or whatever,
foreign that's occupying your
or
land, you're going to fight
independence.
them off. You
You
know,
know, what was that?
something foreign that's occupying your land, you're going to fight them off.
Yeah, well, Mexico is doing that to a lot of indigenous people too, just like how United States is,
But
and
not,
you can't really deny it because of the fact that there's always been protesting, there's always been neglection by Mexico onto the indigenous people, and so much that in the 90s, the SZLN rose up out of secrecy, and they were all indigenous people,
and the
and
S
that is and that is a statement and of what this occupying country, such as Mexico, is
That's not
doing
what
to
they
the
said, though.
indigenous people.
That's not what they said, though. They said that they fight as Mexicanos, and they wave the Mexican flag, and they say they
Yeah,
are Mexicanos. It's not the
yeah,
same as it's not that, so that's not an occupier. They're saying that our country is under the boot of the United States, and this government is serving the interest of the ruling class, the rich, and not of its people, and
yeah,
they're not
yeah.
the indigenous people.
And it's. I'm glad that you say that. You said it with your own self, your own words, that they still identify as Mexicano.
Yeah.
So, like, in how come? I guess Mexican Americans want to identify with an identity such as Chicano, with even even with the similar hardships of within different countries, but similar. Why do Chicanos feel the need to identify as Chicanos
Why do
and not Mexicano?
because we don't have that experience. We don't have. I mean, again, like the way that we were socialized here, the we don't like the as opposed to the way someone in Mexico is socialized, but it's not the same. That you right here, you have white people ruling society, and not just white people like Mexicanos that are güeros. I mean, white people totally separate. Gabachos, and they're the ones that just control everything. And they're the ones that are uh, shown as being the default human being, and we are totally erased. And it's the again, you go to schools, and again, it's changed a lot. I know there's a lot of teachers now, there's educators. This is ethnic study stuff and all that, which we could have our opinions on that as well. But there's this movement that has caused more of our culture to be included in public education, but it's been a battle. But you've had the educational system being the system that socializes the people to uphold the United States and white supremacy. Not that there's no racism in Mexico and white supremacy in Mexico. Of course there is, but it's Mexicanos on other Mexicanos, as opposed to here, it's a completely different foreign invasion that has made this the United States and has forced that on us. You
Yeah,
know, and,
I wanna, I
and
wanna, I wanna, I wanna say this.
yeah.
I wanna say this to you. You know that you're an American, right? I see. When I mean American, I mean American from United States, right?
Well, I
You
mean,
have
I
your
don't consider myself
citizenship.
that.
You have your citizenship. You have all that.
Yeah, yeah.
So if a white person was to tell you like, "Oh, you're not an American," like
I would
initially
tell
what
them. I would
within yourself? What do you feel?
say you're right. I'm a Chicano. I've told them that.
Crazy. That's crazy. For me personally, I'm like I'm fucking American, and I'm more American than you are, buddy.
Well, because
Like
you're seeing it in the as a in the fact, which is correct, as that you belong here more than them. Yeah, of course. But if it's about being like a American, yay, USA, I'm not. I don't consider
still an
myself that.
American, bro. I'm like I'll still say I'm an American regardless, even if
Oh,
I
well,
didn't have my ancestry, dog. Like the reason why is because this is the truth of the matter. I am an American, just like yourself. And y por mis huevos, like I'm gonna be fucking standing my ground on that, that I'm an American and that I'm no more or less than the white man or the African American or any Asian person, etc. There's this pride within myself to be that,
to
and
be
also to be American. But I'm not. Obviously, I'm not only that. Just with that same attitude that I give to white people, I give it to the Mexicano también, güey. Like, yo les digo, me vale madre, güey, que digas que no soy mexicano, pues, no porque no me fui criado en tu rancho o en tu forma o tu forma de ignorancia de lo que vayas a pensar que es un mexicano. Yo soy un mexicano, güey. Y, de lo que sea, the same attitude that I give to white people, fool, is the same fucking attitude that I give to Mexicanos, güey. The ignorant Mexicano. Why? Because tengo huevos, güey, a decirles, like And plus, I stated it to your friend, sixth son, you know, or whatever. Este Mexico sees you as a Mexicano, dog. The government of Mexico sees you as a Mexicano, or you don't think so.
No, I mean, let's see. I don't know. You're saying a lot of different things. I mean, one is I don't consider myself an American. I know legally I might be considered that, but I don't. That's not me. I'm not George Washington. I'm not Abraham Lincoln. I'm not the United States Civil War and Boston and all of those things. That's not who I am. That's
Yeah,
not who our people are. We're not that. And
yeah.
we that's why the whole idea of saying Chicano spread like wildfire because we were saying this is who we are. We are of this land. We descend from the people that were here before, and we descend from it. Other indigenous people and Mexicanos have migrated north. That's who we are, and we have a history totally
Mm,
different from that of the United States, especially in this part of the land. Again, this part of the land, but that has its own history: pre-invasion, invasion. I mean, the rest of the United right aquí no pasó, no había the 4th of July and all that. That never happened here. That's not part of our history at all. Even if we're talking about territory, that's not that
yeah.
that never occurred here. We fought the Spaniards here, the same as in Mexico and Central America. We fought them. Our people here were slaves to Spain. That the missions, that's what they were. They were slave
Yeah.
quarters, and we fought against that. They burned a lot. A lot of them. And so that's our
Wait,
history.
hold on, hold on. Who's we fought against that?
Our people,
Who's that?
our ancestors.
I don't, me for personally, I acknowledge other indigenous groups, but I don't call them my ancestors. Like I don't
When you call
think
yourself
of
an
like
American,
I don't think of Hopi. Well, but that's a whole different story, bro. One is a
no, then
fucking one is an occupant government. The other
there's
one are
no.
actual people,
But you're
ethnic
calling,
group
you
people.
call yourself an American, but you don't
But
you identify more with
that's
that than with
but
other.
no, I just stated right now. Like if you, I don't know if you heard me, but I just stated it. One's an occupant country. The other are an ethnic group.
Yeah, once an occupant, so that would be like a Palestinian saying that they're Israeli, and they're not.
What the? I don't think you're listening
Exactly.
to.
Exactly. No, I'm listening, bro.
I don't think you're listening to.
I'm just an occupying government. So
I like my ancestors are
okay,
Nawas.
hold on, brother, hold on. So you said an occupying government, you're gonna identify with the occupying government.
Yeah, because
Okay.
we were forced to.
Okay. So then that would be like a Palestinian on their land
Uh-huh.
identifying with the occupying government that is occupying their land, Israel. And the
Yeah.
Palestinian would never say that they're an Israeli. They are Palestinian.
Uh-huh.
So
Well, because there is a country called Palestine,
there's a group of their occupation,
and
and they are
they're invited guests that
and do you know
became an uninvited guest
and
is
do you
Israel.
know what they base their territory on?
What's up, bro?
They base it on the lines drawn by the British. That's what they consider Palestine, and they say that. So
No,
my point there is, so we're like getting all mixed up in different things, but I mean, I don't understand how you as an indigenous brother, as my indigenous brother, as a Chicano to me, because you are a Chicano. I mean, the reason we're having this conversation here is not because we're Mexicanos or because we're anything else. It's because we are Chicanos, and we're trying to figure out who our
mhm.
people are and all that stuff, verdad? Because this government, this occupying government, purposefully confuses us. But I don't understand, and I'm saying this with respect to you, verdad? I have total respect for you, and I'm glad that you invited me on this so we can have this conversation because I think these conversations are healthy conversations. But I don't understand how you would say that you identify with the occupier, brother, and you don't want to, you will not identify with other people that are indigenous like you, that
Mhm.
that are a part of your history, that
No, I support
a
them. I
part of our
support them.
people. That I
I s
mean,
I
you know,
support them, but
but
I
it,
don't consider myself them
but then how do you consider yourself an American?
because that's an country, my G.
Of course, it's a country. So what? I mean,
Si
are
hoy de
you
mañana, I mean, or let's say all of a sudden, si hoy de mañana United States decides to change its name and identify their people, whatever the flower it may be, let's say the Mayweather or whatever, I would fucking have to identify as that because
You
one, I'm
you
in
wouldn't have
foreign
to.
territory. One, I'm in a foreign territory, right? I'm not
How
in where my ancestral land is at.
so the
My ancestral land is in la zona norte de Guerrero in Centro Mexico.
okay, pero
That's
estás
my
allá ahora.
ancestral land. That's where my core, my root, my heart is at.
Yeah, but you're
But
here now.
in this day and age, the reality of the fact is that these occupant governments are never going to give you land back. It's difícil fue
Yeah, but I mean,
to get every indigenous people's lands back, you know. But I don't have a problem identifying with it because I have to participate. You go to work, you got to do what you got to do, right? You got to participate in their systematic system, right?
I
Even
don't,
regardless if you don't want to identify as an American or as an United States American, which highly doubt. I'm pretty sure that you do.
I don't, and
But
I'm telling you, I don't. I don't consider myself an American. I'm a Chicano, and I've told that to
yeah, but I mean, then what's the
white
difference
people.
from contributing labor
What,
and paying taxes
am I going to let
and
my
doing
family
all these, huh?
am I going to let my family starve?
I mean, you're over here like stating that you're not, you know what I mean? Like
No, but
that
am I
you're
going to
all
let my family
for, like
starve?
you're all for this, like, oh, soy Chicano. This is like my way to be like no to United States, but yet you're still participating in their setup, their system.
So should I let my family starve?
I mean, bro, I'm not saying that you should,
I mean,
but if you're like, it's
I mean,
more like
if that's the
it's like I said, bro. That's why I identify as an American because I participate in these fucking activities when I wouldn't want to. You on the
listen,
other
you go
hand
to
is
work, that
stating
makes
that
you an American.
you on the other hand stating that you're not an
You go to work,
American,
and it makes you an
and then
American.
having to go to work and do all these
Hold on.
things.
How does going to work make you an American?
No, I'm saying you're participating in their
Yes, I
setup,
have to go to
in their
work.
game.
I have to go to work.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it goes
How does that
from
make
how do
me an
you go from
American?
making a statement saying that you're not an American,
Because that's not my identity. I'm not George
okay,
Washington.
and
I'm
then
not
having
all of that.
to it don't matter. It
So
don't
how does
matter
that
if
not
you
matter? Then
we
how are
know
you
that
not a
this
Chicano?
how am I not a Chicano fool? I just
Yeah.
told you, bro. I was fucking born and raised the
Here,
way that my family raised me,
you were
and
born and
that is
raised
a
here, right?
Mexicano way.
Okay,
I
you were
was
born
raised
and
as a
raised here, though,
Mexicano. I was
and
raised as a Mexicano.
we're having this discussion not because you're a Mexicano. You didn't go to a school in Mexico. You
But
don't
I
go.
was raised as a
Okay, but you didn't
Mexicano.
go to a school in Mexico. You didn't participate in the activities that someone in Mexico would. You participated
You
in activities and the experience of any other Chicano here. So it doesn't make sense that you say you're an American
but then
and
that
and then
that's just kinda weird right there, bro. I just stated to you that I was raised by Mexicanos. My parents were immigrants. They came
that's
over
good.
here, right? They came over here.
I wouldn't consider them
And
immigrants. But,
they don't know a lint of fucking English.
okay.
They taught me all that they could teach me because they were not, uh they didn't have the privilege to go to school in Mexico.
Hmm.
So it's kinda funny that you're saying, "Did you go to school to Mexico?" My parents didn't go to school to Mexico, my
No,
dad.
I didn't say about your
And
parents.
they're
I said about
still
you.
fucking Mexican as fuck, homie.
Okay,
Like,
but
you know, let me tell you that.
I asked, did you go to school in
No, I
Mexico?
know, but I just stated no, you were saying you didn't go to Mexico, it doesn't make you Mexicano. So my parents didn't go to school,
No, I'm saying I didn't say
and
that.
they still
I
Mexican as
didn't say
fuck,
that. I said
and they raised me.
how does not that
There's
not make
gonna be
you
a
a
replay,
Chicano?
it doesn't matter.
That
There's
did
gonna be
matter.
a
That
replay.
should matter. How does
There's
that
gonna
not
be a
make you
replay, and
a
you're gonna
Chicano?
see for yourself what you just said.
How does that not make you a Chicano then?
So
If you had to
I
learn to
just
be a
literally just
Mexicano at
told you, bro,
home,
that my mom and
you had
my dad raised me in a Mexicano way.
at home, right?
Home, outside, it don't matter. I mean,
Yeah, at
what the
home.
fuck? I mean,
And you
we're
learned
just
that
at
at
home
home,
all
right?
day. Like,
Okay,
we didn't go to the
you
park,
learned
we
that
didn't
at
go to the
home.
beach, we
Exactly.
didn't go to the theaters, we didn't
You
go
learned
to
that
like,
at
you know?
home, right? Where else would you go after that?
And my first language was Spanish, dog. And then I went to
Okay,
school.
okay.
And then
Where would you go after that? Like you learn to be a Mexicano at home, and that's the experience of all Chicanos basically. That they grow up at home, they learn one way, right? The way their parents teach them. Most of the time, that's to speak Spanish and frijoles, nopales, all
so
that. Okay, hold on, brother, hold on. And then you go You go, where do you go after that? I mean, you say you don't spend all day at home. Of course not. You go to school, right?
Uh-huh.
And you're taught something completely different.
Correct.
So
Because I'm
that's
in
like
a
the
foreign
basic
land.
that's like the basic experience of a Chicano. That
It sounds like just
you grew up one way at home, and then you go to school and you learn something completely different that has nothing to do with you.
mhm.
You know, we don't that you know, what we're taught in school is not ours. That flag that they show there is not ours. Those stars on that flag represent land taken from our people. You know, in particular, five of them. But that's not ours. That's a government and a society that was imposed on us by force. You know,
Who are your people, by the way?
Chicanos, La Raza, Mexicans, other indigenous people, the people I grew up with.
I mean, that's more of a. I'm referring to racially.
So I'm indigenous,
Okay, that's racially, ethnically.
Chicanos, Mexicanos.
That's not that's that's not indigenous, dog. I'm
That's
talking about like Nawa, Apache, Lipanyaki,
I don't,
Chumash.
I don't live there. I live here. Okay, if there, in for example, I mean that's not. I mean we had the identity of Chicano arose out of a shared experience of people that descended from different groups of indigenous people. So that's who my people is. The people that in my neighborhood, in my community, my family, you know, they might descend from different indigenous groups. Some of them descend from different countries. They're not even Mexicanos. They're
Okay.
Central American. Some of them are from, you know, Tatavium, Chumash, Tongba. But
Well, Mexicano is not an ethnicity. Just want to state that.
okay, well, that's not. I'm not even saying that because you asked me who my people are, and I'm telling you that's who my people
Okay.
are. Chicanos, Mexicanos. That's my people.
Mhm,
Other what I call raza. You know, that might
mhm,
be Central American descent, from
mhm.
tribes. You know, all of that. If we all grow up in the same neighborhoods, we all grow up very similar. Obviously, uniquely, a lot of unique things, but we have a shared experience. That's my people, the people that are here. You, ¿verdad? You might be
Mhm.
from the Guerrero, ¿verdad? I'm not from Guerrero, but I still consider you my brother, my indigenous Chicano, Mexicano brother. ¿Verdad? There's other brothers and sisters that are different parts of Mexico, different parts of the Southwest, uh, Central America, but we all grow up in having a shared experience here. That is my people, ¿verdad? And it is
Yeah.
something new. I'm not
I,
denying
I,
it's new.
yeah.
It's something new.
I want to say this. What is the difference? United States of America calling me or naming me many fucking uh, identities,
Uh-huh.
telling me that I'm Hispanic, Latino, etc. And what is the difference from you telling me that I'm Chicano?
Because I'm not a government. I'm not. Well, I'm a guy just like you, ¿verdad?
Well, I mean, the government is people
Yeah,
too, so
but they're people with power. They're people that have influence. They're people that can say,
you
"Look,
have
this,
power too, my
this,
G. You have power
my
también,
brother."
dog. Like
If I had the power that they do,
you
uh,
have power también. I mean, that's why you're able to go out to your community and do what you do.
well, I
That's the
appreciate
power within you still. So you do have power.
I appreciate that, brother. I really appreciate it. ¿Verdad? Pero that's the difference, ¿verdad? I'm not a government, ¿verdad? In my upon myself, ¿verdad? I don't have the power to subject the whole people and tell them this is what you're gonna believe, ¿verdad? I'm 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 someone from the community, from the barrio, just like you, ¿verdad? Este, um, and what I'm saying is coming from the corazon, and it's coming from
No,
experience. You
I
know,
know, I know that I know
so,
there's good intention in you
yeah.
and good heart.
Yeah.
I see that,
So that's
but
the
I
difference.
also see
It's
that you're kind of like indoctrinated into to this like something that I honestly know that it had a great purpose in the 60s and 70s or whatever. But I also believe that those people, those Chicano leaders, didn't have the resources that there is today.
Yeah, they didn't have resources. You're right. It
So
was just
they were only spewing whatever they could get. And what are the cultures that was broadly brought up by historians primarily? Aztec and Maya.
but what does that have to do with Chicanos?
What's what I'm trying to get at, like what I'm trying to get at is that these people that were spewing that ignorance because that's the only sources they had at the time now has a created this weird identity, to be honest with you, where this is like this limbo shit that people don't seem to really kind of understand.
What limbo?
Like where I'm going, when I don't have anything with people identifying with Chicano. Like if you want to go for it, go. Échale ganas. You know what I mean? My problem is when they start to generalize, saying that we're all Aztecs, we all come from Aztlan, like all these like we're all mexicas and de que la chingada. Like nope,
Well, I
like
mean, that's just. I mean, to me, I
and these
mean,
are Chicano leaders, bro. Like that
I
said
mean,
that shit.
but I mean, to me, I mean, how what? So what, man? I mean, that's what people had, and that's what people learned. I mean, these are regular, these are regular everyday people, and that's what they know.
I
So
don't
I
know,
mean,
bro. I mean, I
that's
guess,
what
yeah,
they
I
know.
mean, it still kind of goes to no different to when the
So
government's like, so what? It happened in the past. Like, it is what it is. Like,
what happened in the past?
that's what I get out of it. You know,
I mean, that's completely different. That's completely different because that's someone from your community. That's someone from your people
whoa, 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 whoa.
searching for their humanity and trying to use the only things that they had to construct an identity out of nothing, out of two colonizations that has
Correct.
wide
You're correct. So
that
it's
has
like a fabricated thing. Got it.
it's something that everything is fabricated in that case with that, but it's the including indigenous identities. They were fabricated at
Verga.
some point in time. They were fabricated at some point in time, ¿verdad? So the Chicano experience is something like that. It came from the people themselves, ¿verdad? So to say that that's the same as what the United States does, I mean that's that's out of this world, brother. Because nobody is beating you up so that you can call yourself a Chicano or
I don't know,
anything
bro.
like that.
Like I've seen some
No, no,
motherfuckers
no,
in my comment
nobody
section.
nobody's beating you up, and I mean physical beating you up to call yourself that. And we have been beaten up for calling ourselves Chicanos, for calling ourselves Mexicanos, or for being from whatever indigenous groups we
It
might
has.
descend from, ¿verdad?
Okay, I'm gonna say this.
So
It's
so
fun.
so
Okay,
hold on, brother.
who's doing the beating up?
It's completely different to say those two things are the same. They are completely not the same. Again,
Who's doing?
one is
I want to
coming.
ask.
Okay, but deja terminar.
Mhm.
One is coming from the people themselves. From the people themselves. One is coming from the people themselves, the Chicano. The other is coming from a colonizer who is telling you, don't call yourself that. This is what you are. And like you said, a new identity every whatever they decide to call it something new. ¿Verdad? In the past, it was a bunch of very offensive words, and today it's Latino, it's Hispanic, it's Mexican American. Those are all terms that they've told us to call ourselves. So those are words. Those are
Yeah,
words
my
that
bad. I was so into the conversation, bro. I forgot to do this shit.
those are identities that come from the outside, as opposed to Chicano comes from the inside. And it's been this term that has united a very diverse group of people, verdad? So I think we have to understand that there's a big difference, in this, verdad? The Chicanos, the people that have called themselves Chicanos, have no power, have no power,
Cálmase,
¿verdad?
hijo de
¿Verdad?
siete.
Cállate, ¿verdad? Voy a sacar la chancla ahorita.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you, dog. I mean, that's a Mexican home. I don't know what you want to call that shit, bro. But I
Chicano
know.
mexicano, sí. Pero
But
So it comes from ourselves, verdad? And it comes from that, that we've had our identity and our roots ripped from us two times, not just once from the Spanish, but twice from the Spanish and then the United States, who took the little. I mean, after we kicked out Spain, we started developing again, verdad? And distinctly again, because Spain, when a colonizer invades a people, they thwart their development, right? But those people continue to develop, and so we
I don't know
develop.
if you're aware of this, but Nueva España, bro, they honored like indigenous nobility. They honored indigenous ancestral lands.
Mhm.
It's till Mexico came about that they fucking ripped all that shit away from the indigenous people. Mexico as a country doesn't give a rat's ass about the indigenous people. Maybe now they're showing some Hershey's kisses, but from then to now, Spain, in all honesty, was a better fucking government than Mexico.
Well, I know I doubt that, man. And I'm not here defending the Mexican government because that's I'm not from the Mexican government. I'm not a representative of the Mexican, but I think that's a stretch, brother, to say that. I
No,
mean,
I'm serious.
I
I'm
know
serious.
that's
If
a
you
stretch
look
to say
into it,
that.
you're gonna be
It,
tripped.
that
You're gonna
that
trip out on it. You're gonna trip out
no,
on
no,
it if you once
that's
you
a
look
stretch,
into it.
man, to say that, hermano.
No, I'm
Because
serious.
we were we,
I'm dead ass serious, bro.
there was
I'm serious. Look
there was
into it. Do your
there,
research. Yeah,
yeah,
there is some
there was,
malicias. No government is always perfect, but
yeah, no, but
Spain,
that's a stretch, brother.
Spain
That
definitely did honor it, and is still honoring it to this day, bro.
and
I'm
they
gonna
and,
tell you that,
and
and
they
they
had
still
slavery,
honor that
slavery,
indigenous nobility
and they
to
had
this day.
slavery, but they had slavery también, and our people
Yeah,
were forced into
but a
slavery.
majority of it was unfortunately African people.
No, I mean they had the missions that were enslaved. They started a genocide. I mean, it's pretty hard to say that was better than Mexico, and obviously Mexico has a lot of flaws and it has a lot of errors
Yeah, of
and
course, también Nueva España,
and
but Nueva
hasn't
España,
been allowed to develop,
but yeah, I
So
wanted to say that Nueva España
well,
honestly
I mean,
honored
I think
and
that
still is honoring today, fool. There's
yeah, but I
they're
mean
still
that's still a
honoring.
stretch. It's still a stretch, brother. But I mean that's another subject.
Yeah, I'm serious. When you look into the researches, you see
Okay.
obviously the pros and the cons, bro. There's gonna be flaws, dog. I mean, of course, fucking Nueva España tampoco no es un pinche
¿Estás hablando con
santo
puro
por
chicano?
decir o whatever
¿Me estás
or
hablando con puro
perfect.
chicano?
Eh,
¿Me estás hablando con puro chicano right now?
verga. Yo hablo como los paisas, güey, de los que se encuentran acá, güey.
Y todo eso.
But yeah, I don't know, Manu. There's a lot of things. Like I honestly, what I wish for is genuine unity. And here's a question. I want to ask you a question. In your opinion,
Mhm.
or whatever views you have, what needs to happen for the quote unquote Mexican American and people of Mexico to uh, be one, so to say, be united, one, or however you would like to consider it, or identify, or what needs to happen to for that to occur?
Organize. We have to organize. I mean, whatever we may call ourselves, we have to organize for our people's interests. And what it is that we need as a people living here, verdad? Because at the end of the day, we're not going to get anywhere if it's just, oh, you call yourself a Chicano, and yes, I call myself a Chicano, and then we're just going to argue over that. Este,
Uh huh.
yeah, sí. We're not going to get anywhere, but I think it is a healthy conversation.
Of course.
Hold on. They don't agree with me.
Yeah, we're almost done here. Remember, we're trying to hit the 1 hour mark. We're literally 1 minute away. So, and I don't want to keep you away from your familia,
I
tampoco,
appreciate it. No, it's
And
okay, bro.
I know that you're into the conversation, pero you know,
No, pues ahorita le voy a brincar a otro también, pero
we
no, but
could definitely must do this. We can do this again.
I'm down, brother. I appreciate
I
it.
know that I'm pretty sure I've said some things that pues que no te cayó and vice versa. But like as long as you don't do what fucking that fool fucking 6 son did was pues estamos bien, güey. Le vamos a echarle, we can have another conversation y todo, you know?
yeah.
Um,
Pero sí,
like
you know,
that shit went real south with me and
oh,
Six Son after the fact that we had a great conversation or whatever.
yeah,
But like, yeah, dog. Like I just felt like he was attacking me, and then I was like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna attack back, and then ya valió madre, you know, like.
yeah,
But that's whatever. I don't wish no harm on the homie. I don't, I don't wish anything wrong with the vato. Do what he has to do, whatever. But uh, yeah, I'm a respectful individual, dog. As long as you always give me that mutual respect,
yeah,
and vice versa. I don't have a problem just because we have a disagreement. It doesn't make me your enemy. I don't see you as my enemy. I just know that we have strong views and different views, in fact. But it's
yeah.
like you see me as a Chicano fool, I see you as a regular ass Mexicano way, regardless if you speak English or whatever language,
Mhm.
because
And
culturally, I guess in some essence, morally, I should say, morally, you share the same morals as a Mexicano does. Family, love, passion. There's some nationalistic things, but that ain't nothing wrong with that.
it's not,
But
yeah, of course not.
like you share a lot of morality of Mexico. You may call it Chicanismo or whatever, but it's the same morality.
Yeah, and it's probably the
I just
similarity
want
of
you to
gotcha,
I
bro.
don't know if
Appreciate
you
it. No, I appreciate that, of course, man. Yeah, I mean, dicho, and I'm lucky that I like at home, like my dad's Chicano, right, and my mom sí es Mexicana. But my dad también, because of that nationalism of, that came from the past of being Mexicano, and then obviously he was involved with the Chicano movement of being Chicano. They raised me to speak Spanish, so mucha la gente todo el tiempo me decía, "Oh, ¿de qué parte de México eres?" That would never offend me, of course not, I would reply, "Oh, San Fernando or Pacoima," and they would laugh, But but
yeah,
in that,
because well, Mexico's education ain't the greatest either, dog.
oh yeah, no, but I'm saying like
And not only that,
yeah,
the majority of the people that come up here are primarily indigenous people.
yeah,
And then Mexico has a lot of those communities neglected, so they don't
oh
really
yeah,
have
oh
their
yeah,
nearest school is like an hour away,
yeah,
or
far away,
even 2 hours or something, or 30, 40 minutes away, and they
yeah,
have to commute every fucking day to go to school. And this is recent years.
yeah, yeah.
A few years ago, maybe like less than, I don't know, maybe less than 50 years ago, or even less than that, you had to pay money for your
Yeah,
kids to go to school.
yeah,
Imagínate la gente indígena, güey, que no tiene nada para sobrevivir, nomás solamente lo que cosechaban en el campo, o lo que hacían artesiana, o lo que sea,
yeah.
para sobrevivir, güey. No cansaba el dinero para mandar a tu cría a la escuela,
Yeah, no, pues
¿me
no.
entiendes?
Yeah,
Por eso vienen acá a buscar una mejor oportunidad
yeah,
que México no les dan. Por eso hay mucha gente que vienen acá, güey, con mucha ignorancia de México, ¿por qué? Porque México, pues, te digo, olvida a los campesinos,
los
olvida a los
indígenas, yeah,
indígenas, olvida todo eso.
yeah,
Y luego ellos vienen aquí con esa ignorancia y te están diciendo chingaderas a ti, like, for example, they laughed, right? Because they didn't
no,
know any better, bro. They
no,
didn't
but
know any better.
they laugh because I was like San Fernando Pacoima, that's here, and they're like because
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
like
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying,
people.
but they don't really, I know, it's just out of ignorancia, but
No, but I think
I
it was
I got paisanos from my region, they're
mhm,
viejones, they're veteranos, bien viejos, güey, 60, 50, 60, uh, and some of them be like, they fucking contradict themselves all the time, bro. They me dicen, tú no eres mexicano. I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, no,
Y yo nomás de correo, nomás le digo, ¿de qué soy? Pues tú eres pocho. ¿Y tú qué eres, güey, paisa? No, tú eres paisa también, me dicen a mí, güey, tú también eres paisa. Y lo Pero
yeah,
eso nomás es ignorancia, mano,
yeah. Well, I mean,
eso es ignorancia y, pues, la mera neta, no es porque es mi paisano, sino ya lo hubiera mandado a la verga. Ya le hubiera dicho la mera neta, güey, like, "Hey, motherfucker, you know how I told you that I don't back down from white people or from police authorities or anything like that, dog. and then I'm not gonna back down from any other Mexican, homie. Like, no, porque es mi paisano from my pueblo in my region or whatever. No le digo sus chingaderas out of respect
Mhm.
of him being an elder. But if he was another fucking person, oh, he would have heard from me.
Mhm.
He would have heard, what I feel or what I think about his fucking ignorance.
Yeah.
Because I'm a very prideful individual, dog. Like I'm not gonna fucking take shit because I've taken a lot of shit throughout my life,
Yeah.
and I feel a lot of the stuff that I've taken is because of my physical appearance, because of my complexion,
Mhm.
and a lot of the racism came from like fucking within my own quote unquote Mexicano
Oh
country
yeah.
folk people,
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, I'm very, very yeah, basta type matter,
Mhm.
Like I'm over this shit. And I want to be an inspiration for those dark ass motherfuckers like me, for those dark ass Mexicans, that little prieto ass kid. I want to be an example of him. Like, damn, este hombre no se raja,
Yeah.
aunque el mundo le esté golpeando, manoteándole, criticándole, toda la madre, all that negativity that I get from my light skinned Mexicans.
Mhm.
I can't stop now, bro. Like I'm obligated
Mhm.
to always have my fucking 2 feet on the ground, posted, planted, and to take on whatever goes on, just so I can inspire those two mm, prieto ass Mexicanos that are growing up here in the United States.
Yeah.
That's I have that responsibility, bro.
Yeah.
And so every time somebody's attacking me, bro, they're just you're letting them the prieto Mexicano see what they experience seeing it done to me, but they
Mhm.
see that I no me rajo,
Mhm.
you know, they're gonna get inspired, and I mean, I hope they get inspired. Pues, if not,
Yeah.
it's not for everybody, dog.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
hay una gente that some of us are born here to be here for a short distance. Some of us from the long haul. Some of
Mhm.
us are meant to being teachers. Some of us are meant to just cause chaos. But I think just as how you are, I see the good intention in your heart. I see you're a good man, or you always try or attempt to be a good man, which is that's a beautiful fucking thing because you're trying,
Thank you, bro.
you know.
Yeah.
So, and I see that, bro, and this is just within this hour of conversation with you, you know. We have our differences. That's fine, That's what makes life interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Porque imagínate, güey, si if we agreed and we know everything, we wouldn't even have a conversation. Like, what am I gonna learn from this fool? If they already know, or
Mhm.
vice versa. You
Mhm.
know,
Mhm.
life would have been stale, boring. Pero
Yeah.
ya será otra pinche plática, güey.
Yeah.
Pero yeah, dog. Like, I enjoyed the conversation. It was cool.
Likewise, brother. Gracias.
Um, yeah, pues, I don't want to detenerte ya nomás, güey, para que estés con tu familia.
No, well, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, but appreciate like I said, earlier, ¿verdad? I think we need to have these conversations, ¿verdad? And they're healthy conversations because it's like imagine the individual thinking inside of themselves, like, who am I? What
Yeah,
am I? As a people, that's what we're doing with this. We're like
yeah,
thinking
of
inside,
course,
like, oh, am I
of
this? Am
course.
I that? Who am I? All that.
That's why I like sometimes to invite. I'm not saying that you're a hater. I never seen you ever in my comments, but every once in a while, like I get people that just constantly harassing, and I'm like, hey, you want to just join me on a fucking live? Come and talk to me.
Mm.
A lot of times because I know that me's kind of like just picking on them because that I just know that they're not as very as articulate. So like well, I don't know. I just know that I'm los que me voy a cagar en miara sobre de ellos. Por eso los invito, pero hay unos que son either they're too intimidated or they're quick to realize that que los voy a,
Yeah.
embarrass them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pero yeah, that's another tema. But yeah, I appreciate you coming up on here, telling your perspective, your view, your experience, and and I hope you can one day, or I can one day see even more in your perspective, and you can see the perspective where I'm coming from as well. You
Yeah.
know, um, I don't think I have the privilege to speak English for those brown Mexicans that can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And showcase the white people, the African American community. And people from overseas. Like I get random people from everywhere, all over the world, bro.
Mm,
You know,
mm,
Argentina, and like shit's crazy, bro. You know, they get
yeah.
to see like what it what is it to be an indigenous, or what it, all that. Todo
Mhm.
lo que traigo, pues, you know.
Yeah.
Pero fue un placer, Che
Well,
Ayala. But ahí para la próxima, bro. Is you want to say any words to the public?
yeah, well, to everyone listening out there, ¿verdad? Like I said, I think these are healthy conversations, ¿verdad? The coming from like I said, the corazón, from a Chicano to his people, to our people, ¿verdad? We need to have these conversations. We need to talk about who we are, ¿verdad? Again, it's healthy. We have to do that. Again, it's like the individual thinking in their mind, trying to figure out who they are after they've been knocked to the ground. Like trying to get up and estás todo mareado and all that. That's what we're doing. That's what we're reading from. Colonization has done that to us. It's knocked us to the ground again twice, and the second person that's knocked us down but not out is still here, and that's the United States. That's why I can never call myself an American. Pero
No.
you know, again, verdad, hopefully more people are listening to this channel, verdad, and aquí con el brother Kiawi, and having these conversations amongst their families, their friends, todo eso, we have to have them, verdad. Pero thank you, brother, verdad, y gracias a todos, verdad, for tuning
Yeah.
in.
Pues buenas noches a todos. Ahí para la próxima.
Yeah,
Let me end it now.
all right.